What's going on, everyone? Welcome to What You Want to Know. It's Frank the Tank Guy in Torno. We got Marc Vicioso and Mitchell Cairns down there. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing amazing. I just watched Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the ageless god, score at 39 years old, 4 braces, 2 games, and I saw Milan pull 10 points ahead of Juventus. So it's seemingly a great day for me.
Mitchell, any comment on that? We're going to ignore that little Juventus
I
diss.
don't care one bit about Marc's team, whatever. That was on Ben's episode. But you know what? It's a good time to be part of the sport board and part of Do I Want to Know. Let me just say that.
And why is that, Mitch? It's like, do you have some news to share? Anything you'd like to share with our audience?
Maybe we'll get more audience today because Mitch made a sad TikTok of him singing to all these sad songs because he was in his.
I wish that I was good enough.
The city's gonna break my heart. Yeah, all those ones. And it went viral. It got 1.2 million views, and our TikTok account got 10,000 followers from it.
Nice.
Crazy
stuff. Appreciate everyone. If you're coming from that, we appreciate.
Hey, cat lover, we're here for you. This is for you, cat lover.
Marc going live. Marc, the best feature from that is getting our 1,000th follower and Marc going live and just talking to random people.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you want to go hop on the lives Wednesdays, check that out. You get a little bit of a little spice in play.
But yeah, let's get to. For those who don't know, this is a What You Want to Know. It's not the Do I Want to Know podcast. It's presented by Do I Want to Know. It's our short series where on TikTok, actually, speaking of TikTok, we ask you guys questions to give us questions, and we answer them on the podcast here in a limited time, about 20 to 25 minutes. So with that being said, Frankie, our producer, will ask us the questions, and we will go from there. Frankie, take it away.
All right, for sure. So if you guys are listening from TikTok, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And, next week, you guys can always ask any questions you have, and we'll answer it.
Yeah,
so definitely. Let's get started here because this is an exciting time to be a sports fan, all right? Because the NHL is just getting started, and I'm absolutely pumped. I know the other guys aren't big hockey guys, but
start the other one like this too. I'm pretty sure.
I'm a huge hockey fan, all right? But the problem with the NHL starting at this time is that means that football's ending. But at the same time, it's an exciting time for football. We keep saying it. It's an exciting time for football, and it really is because this is one of the most unpredictable years in football because there are some really, really good teams, and you have some vets like Brady and Rodgers, and some young and up and comers.
Can't forget about COVID taking down a team in seconds.
I know. You saw what happened with the Browns. So let's get into it because we have a question here from our boy Stetson.
Again,
and
Stacey, thank you for that.
We appreciate it, man. Keep submitting your questions. So he wants to know. So Patrick Mahomes went down with an injury. It was believed to be a concussion, or he was in concussion protocol last game against the Browns. So he wants to know, does KC stand a chance without their $500 million child, Patrick Mahomes? What do you guys think?
Simple answer to that is no. They do not stand a chance. However, they will be going to the Super Bowl because Patrick Mahomes, there is news that came out that Patrick Mahomes does not have a concussion. When he got hit, again, it wasn't his head. He passed all concussion tests.
This is his neck?
It was a nerve in his neck that he hit that made him feel all dizzy, and that's why everyone was all scared because he didn't know where he was there. You can see in his face. But they're saying that he most likely will be cleared to play against Buffalo in the AFC game, which I can't go. You saw the way they were playing with Mahomes. You couldn't beat them. And the Browns defense was playing well, too. And the Browns were playing well.
Yeah, they were.
But there was a little bit of Chad Henne magic, and you know what I mean? In the Super Bowl, we've seen 3 years ago at this point, Nick Foles, he came in for Carson Wentz, who was playing at MVP level at that time. I'm not saying Chad Henne's near Nick Foles level, but if you're saying one game, and let's say Mahomes, he is having a bit of problems, Chad Henne has that confidence. You win a playoff game, and you get that 4th down conversion that was like super gutsy call by Andy Reid. You got that confidence. So I'm not going to put it past if Chad Henne has to come into the game. Let's say Mahomes takes another hit. I think Chad Henne, he maybe not going to win the game by himself, but if he has to do a job, I trust that guy. He came clutch.
Going to beat the Bills if Henne has to play.
I'm not saying he's gonna play the whole game, but like let's say Mahomes.
Give me a take. If Mahomes doesn't play, does Heineke win the game for the Chiefs? Yes or no?
That's not my take. My take, if Mahomes, I'm saying if they do like a splits half, like I'm just saying if Mahomes goes down again, this is my hot take. Mahomes goes down again, Henny has to come in for like a quarter or two, he'll win the game.
That's not a hot take at all.
I'll say this. I'll drop a hot take for our listeners. I think if Mahomes can't play, and you have Henny at quarterback, I don't think that Henny wins the game, but I think the Chiefs win the game because that supporting cast is absolutely electric. I think they have a good defense with Tyreek Hill and I could throw to Travis Kelce.
You could. You're right. But
I could throw to Travis Kelce.
Before you say that, we all remember the throw that he went deep for Tyreek Hill on. Missed the guy by 20 yards at least. The CB turned into a punt receiver or whatever, and he caught it. Like, it was interception. It was a terrible throw. So I don't expect it to be deep. Like, it's shaky. He kept him in the game. That run he did at the end.
Electric. Absolutely electric.
It was reminiscent of Dak Prescott vibes versus the Seahawks. That was reminiscent.
It was.
Helicopter spin. That was I think that was the last time Cowboys-Seahawks played in the playoffs, and that's, I think, when the Cowboys beat the Seahawks. But I could be wrong.
The Cowboys were in the playoffs, man.
I think I'm gonna drop a video of that just now. Like in the editing room, just drop the.
Yeah, for sure, man. Make the playoffs, then we'll talk. Okay, so we'll just go there. Well, Frankie. So the next question.
Let's keep talking about football here because speaking about football, do you guys have a Super Bowl pick?
Yeah. Like I said, I think I got KC. If Mahomes plays, it's KC, baby, and it's going to be Tampa Brady. Let's go with that. Brady and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just think that defense, the only reason why they've lost games is because they've played absolutely terrible. When they play and they force turnovers, which we saw they did against the Saints, you can't beat that team. The offense is moving. The Saints are one of the best defenses in the league. You put up 30 points in them. There's too many weapons to deal with. And as much as I think Aaron Rodgers is 100% the MVP this year and Devontae Adams is arguably the best wide receiver in the league right now, arguably, that defense can't handle Tom Brady. And I believe Tampa Bay's defense will be able to handle Aaron Rodgers more or less.
For sure. I agree. That's my Super Bowl pick as well. I have KC against the Bucks, and I've actually had that from the beginning. That was on my bracket. But Mark, what about you? What's your Super Bowl pick, real quick?
Yeah, if I have to come with one, KC, Green Bay. I get the points with the Bucks defense, but I think it's purely selfish reasons. KC, especially if Mahomes playing, great offense. Green Bay, great offense. And I want to see a high-scoring Super Bowl. I feel like we haven't really got one in a while. Like last year was a good Super Bowl, but it was like not the highest scoring. So I think if you go with Mahomes, Rodgers, and you got arguably two of the greatest right now. Obviously Brady's great, but like pure playmakers, I think that would be a great Super Bowl, and that's my pick: KC, Green Bay.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget. I know we're just jumping over the Bills right now, but the Bills could put up a fight. They're probably the hottest team in the NFL right now.
For sure. I will.
What? How many games? Like 9 or something. I'm pretty sure.
They've been unreal. That defense had a great game. They're really playing good, and I mean I wouldn't bet against the Bills. That's for sure.
The only reason why I would pick them to lose is because Patrick Mahomes is on the other side.
Yeah, and he's looking like the best quarterback in the league for sure, and he definitely deserves that contract.
Definitely.
But let's keep it moving here because we understand that not everyone's sports fans. Not everyone wants to hear us talk about sports all episode, and we get it. And especially over COVID, we're all here in Toronto, and we're all on lockdown, and you have a lot of free time on your hands, and a lot of people wonder, should I watch a show? Should I watch a movie? What's a good show to watch? So one of the people that asked the question had this to say. They want to know what's a must-watch show, or what's a show that you'd watch for the rest of your life? Like what's your go-to show that you think that everyone needs to watch before they die?
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
I'll start this one off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much for selfish reasons, since I am Italian and I do love this show, and it's one
I know
of the
where
best
this is
shows
going.
of all time. It's definitely The Sopranos. The Sopranos, I know Mitch hasn't watched it. I don't know what Mitch has been doing with his life. He hasn't watched it.
Great
Mitch,
show.
I'm maybe going to convince you right here. Sopranos, it's like if you had like 80 or like 50 episodes of The Godfather, but they're all in like 40, 45 minutes. And they're all little things that are building up to a big crescendo. I know the finale for some people of The Sopranos was a bit disappointing. People say that it wasn't the best episode, but I still liked it. And it's not even about the finale, but it's about just the pure episodes that come into it. James Gandolfini, rest in peace, one of the best actors of our generation, I'd say, for what he did with Tony Soprano. The family, the mom, everything was perfect about the show. And it's 8 seasons, not too long, because sometimes if you pick a show and it's too long, it sort of overstays its welcome. I think 8 seasons was from 99 to 07. Sopranos, if I'm going to go with a show to watch, that's going to be my show. Over Game of Thrones, like sitcoms, Friends. I love, like, don't get me wrong, those are good shows, but Sopranos, it hits me differently.
So, a couple things. This is not the show I'm saying I could watch or is the best show, but I just finished watching Ballers again for the second time.
That's a good show. That's a good show.
And as a must-watch, it's on Crave, so go watch it. It's a really good show. It gives you we just talked about the NFL. It gives you kind of the NFL versus the players kind of thing. It gives you a player's mindset, what players go through in the offseason, because it's based out of the offseason of NFL players every season. And then gets in the head of Dwayne Johnson, who is now an executive in the NFL, and the NFL making money and everything. So I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but if I would encourage you guys to check that out if you haven't yet. If I have to go with a show that if I can watch for the rest of my life, just one show, it's got to be Friends or The Office. I'm a basic bitch like that, you know.
I'm not a Friends fan.
You're not, because that I don't get. Because Friends is entertaining, man. Like,
I'm a big Friends fan. I'm going to show you guys real quick. 1 second.
What does he got there?
1 second. This is a bit of me coming in.
I got the DVDs too.
I got the DVDs. We got them all, baby.
Look at that.
Look at this. This was my show back in the day. I love Friends, but just so you know, look at this. This is pure DVD. Season 1 through 10. Everything's here. Season 4, season 10 over here. I was a big Friends fan. Watched every episode. But
I'm with you. There's some lines. There's some scenes where you give me just like the first person said something, I can give you the rest of the lines, you know?
I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. There are some scenes that are funny and it's witty, and I get it. But I don't know. I think when you compare it to other sitcoms, it's not as funny.
Every sitcom is based off Friends or Seinfeld.
But going back to the Ballers thing real quick, I have something I want to add for people. You know, they say I'm the movie guy and you want to help out. So John David Washington, Denzel Washington's son, he's on Ballers and he's amazing on, like,
he's great, yeah.
Great actor. He's in Tenet, Black Klansman, really good. Yeah. He has a movie coming out February 5th on Netflix. It's called Malcolm and Marie. It's Zendaya and John David Washington. Ooh. It's just them two in a room, and it's them talking about their relationship, and they're going down different paths, and it's all black and white. So if you guys want to search that up, February 5th it comes out. A nice Valentine's Day movie with your girl, Malcolm and Marie. Highly recommend.
Well, Frankie, let's hear yours before we move on to the next question.
I'm gonna say that I know everyone's gonna say it's basically the same thing as Friends, but I'm gonna say How I Met Your Mother because I find it funnier than Friends.
No.
I find it way funnier than Friends, and I feel like it has more of those, like, you know, those life lessons in it that everyone has in their lives and dilemmas that everyone faces in their life, and you know.
Here's what I'll say about that. I agree with you, but I don't.
Okay.
I think Friends is just goated, just like how like other things are just goated in their own way. You know, it's just a mindset. But How I Met Your Mother is better quality content, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Because Friends is it's always happy things. You don't see really anything negative. If it's negative, it's because like, oh, Ross doesn't like me or something.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. How I Met Your Mother gave you real content, gave you real life lessons. And I know for a fact that my boys are watching this, they tell me stuff all the time. Just they refer season episodes to me. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, how do you remember that? Until I watched it, and I was like, okay.
All goated shows, though, I must say.
All goated.
No matter what, even though I haven't watched Sopranos, definitely a goated show. And
for sure, I recommend watching all of them.
Yes.
But you know, if you have to pick one, listen to me. How I Met Your Mother for sure. But you know, speaking of, you know, because How I Met Your Mother is all about like the single life and, you know, finding your true love. And I know that, well, there was one question that was in the comments that I'll answer real quick. It's about Mitch and whether he's single or not. And I will say that yes, he is single. He was very single.
Are you gonna answer that for me now?
Yeah. He's single, everyone. So feel free, hit him up in the DMs.
Mhm.
Look at that smile. He's a great guy.
Open up the Do I Want to Know DMs. That's right.
Yeah,
But-
he's a great guy, great smile, great body. So yeah, you can't go wrong with him.
Thank you. For the next part, for the relationship question that we had, this one came from one of my closest friends, my best friend. She would get mad at me if I didn't say best friend. Cleopatra, which apparently I think they censored her comment, or her comment wasn't allowed to be put in on our videos comments. So she had to text it to me and say it. And this is for relationship people. So I can have my opinion on it, but I won't truly know because I'm not in a relationship right now. You two are. So I'm going to ask you this question, okay? Mark, you ready? Frank, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here's it. I don't know if this is her either. I don't know. She just gave me this question.
Okay.
Would a threesome ruin the relationship you're in right now? And I'm guessing she means as with the relationship you're in, you add a person.
Yeah.
Like one time or two times, whatever. I don't know. I don't mean like you cheat on your person with two other people. No, I think.
Frankie, do you want to take this one?
I'll take this one. I'll start off with this one.
Go.
First of all, I think yes, 100% that would ruin the relationship. And I gotta say, well, first of all, it's like okay, I get it's pretty much cheating. Let's face it. Like if I'm kissing another girl, I don't care what it is. That's cheating. I don't like it.
I disagree.
If there's another guy, God forbid, but if there's another guy and my girlfriend starts kissing him, I don't care. That's cheating. I don't like it. I don't want any part of that. And then second of all here, the fact that you even want to put yourself in that position where you're okay with someone else being there as stuff is happening, it shows that that connection isn't really there. That it's more of it's more of a lust thing.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and say it's not cheating because you wouldn't have that threesome if both parties didn't agree to it. It's not like you just threw it out there. No, if both parties agreed to it, it's not much as cheating.
Well, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
I just said that. Can I finish for a second?
All right,
Again, another interruption.
Go.
I'll say this again. It's not cheating, in my opinion, and as well. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Good job, Mark.
I was saying something.
That was 100% on Mark.
All right, whatever.
It's on you, man. Frankie, what'd you say at the end there?
I said, great, now I lost my train of thought too. Thanks, Mark.
All right, do you want me to go then? I'll say what I have to say. Maybe it will re-trigger your thoughts. I'd say from the mindset of Mitchell of like a single guy and saying like single mindset, like, yeah, if both parties agree, then we're all good. But the problem here is underlying both parties will never agree.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are crazy. The girl is never going to – no way will this conversation ever happen. Hey, Anna. What's going on? So, yeah.
Anna's Mark's girlfriend, by the way, for our new viewers.
Yeah. I was just thinking the other day, I saw Margot Robbie. She was walking down the street. She said, we want a threesome. Are we down? We're good?
By the way, if it's Margot Robbie, it's down no matter what. You break up with your girl.
It could be down for that day, and then you're down with no relationship. You're only down for yourself.
If she gets mad at that, everyone has their list of celebrities that they could sleep with.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
But you're like, I don't think it's cheating. I don't think it ruins it. I'm not saying you force one on. I'm not saying you force like you need to have it. No, but if both parties want to do it, and
well, that's the thing is that they're like if you're in a true loving relationship, both parties will never want to do it.
Could be more, but again, maybe I think this is where my train of thought was going too. People are a lot more free willing, I think, than maybe our mindsets are. Maybe they want to try things new. So there's different aspects of it. So that's my opinion on it.
But then, as for Frankie says, like. Especially like this is presuming that it's a girl for us. Like you don't want to see I'm gonna excuse my language. You don't want to see a next guy fucking your girl. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that's not something that would ever be that like I would want to see.
I wouldn't be okay with that.
Yeah, so I think the fact that
question, Cleo.
That's definitely an interesting question. That can be debated heavily for a long time. But
let's say I don't think it ruins it if all parties agree on it. Doesn't ruin the relationship.
We both disagree.
I think it ruins it for sure, and I think that if again, this whole both parties agree. If both parties agree to this and both parties are completely fine with it, then that true love is not really there. I really believe that.
I call cap on that, but okay. Mark?
No, I really believe that.
I agree. Frankie's preaching to the choir.
All right, then.
All right.
Here we go.
So we're gonna close it out. Any last words, guys? Anything you guys want to add? A message to our viewers?
I think one thing I'd want to add, just like maybe as a closing remark, is we got TikTok going, we got Instagram going, we got YouTube going, we got Twitter going. Send us some love. You know what I mean? We're putting in the work, getting consistent, trying our best, putting all this stuff for you. 100K likes. Some would say we got lucky with the 1.2 million. I'd say that's a amalgamation of all the work that we put in, and it happens because I've seen Bearman's 55, 60 videos on TikTok, and they don't have anything. But now we have only 23, 24 videos, and we have that following now. So
I think it's God giving Mitchell his chance back with all the emotion he's gone through.
Yeah. If you want to get into depressed TikTok, we go there. Anything you guys want. YouTube, we're here for you guys, but we're also here to express ourselves and try and show you a piece of us and hopefully provide a bit of an entertainment is what I'd say.
For sure. I agree. Our job is to entertain you guys. You want everyone to be entertained, or else, because if we didn't, we just do this ourselves and we just be on FaceTime and just talk this to ourselves. So we want to entertain you guys. We want everyone to be happy. We want to put a smile on people's face, help them out with any problems you're going through. So seriously, if there's anything you guys want to, know about, want us to talk about, you guys want to reach out to us, feel free. We love all our viewers.
Let me add to that because, again, that TikTok, I read some of these comments, and most of them were, if you haven't watched the TikTok yet, go watch it. It's basically just me saying, like, if you know 5 of these sad songs, you need a hug. But obviously, these sad songs create emotions for different people, and people are saying, oh, they feel sad from, I'm going to cry, or I'm going through something right now, something like that. Again, if you need help, go get help,
Mm-hmm.
And we're also here for you as well. That's something that is that everyone's going through their own emotional roller coasters right now, especially in the time of a pandemic, which
For sure.
our mental capacities are triggered a lot. Anyone's is. So, again, we're always here. You want to DM us, you want to comment on our comments on this YouTube account, whatever, please let us know. We're here for you. All right?
All right. So, follow the Sport Board on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, like the YouTube video, follow us on TikTok, and feel free to leave any questions, so peace out, everyone. We love you. Mark, take it away with your little.
You know me. It's all love.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Until next time. Like, why?
You like me now.
Why, Mark? Why this? Why this?
Until next time.